Yeah.
Echo 331.
Goodness.
Oh god. Then every time they finish, they both spit on whoever they beat up.
Yeah. They deserved it though.
There needs to be a compilation of like animated like curb stomps. Just like various animated curb stomp, like not a fight, just carnage.
Super beatdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a photo that I can see of her physique. I see
it looks like there's just one, and it's like not a great photo, and it looks like it could easily be photoshopped.
Oh, it's the one that's like she's like on set, and it's like regular
it's
purple
just got
shirt.
like a ppurple shirt on that's like a dude's shirt too.
Yeah,
it's like it literally looks like they put her head on Chris Hemsworth.
No, that could no.
Y'all wanted female Thor?
Are you sure it's her?
Thor.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's blurry. It's blurry. It's distant. But like
the face kind of looks
I
like
want to
her,
believe.
of course. But
it could be a stunt double too.
That's true. Could be the stunt double.
I've had a crush on Natalie Portman for years, so honestly, I'm not trying to disparage her. But
I remember one time we were I just set up like a projector screen in my apartment, and like I literally had just finished hanging the thing, and we ended up, random crap was playing on the TV, and it got to like in the actor studio with that dude, and it was her in the actor studio talking about Black Swan and shit, and like I remember me and my roommate at the time were like watching, they had this giant like 100-inch screen with her being interviewed, and there was at some point when she was on the screen and she was talking and she was like kind of going into a story, and it was just this long close-up shot of her, right? And then like I looked over and me and my roommate were both just kind of staring at the screen slack-jawed looking at her, and I was like, she's really pretty, huh? She's like, yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on right now, but
yeah, yep.
It's like, wait, what day is it?
Yeah, what's happening right now? I just got mesmerized by my own technology.
Where am I?
All right. Speaking of where you are, you know where you guys are?
Well, we were at the parents'
Big
place,
Mama's house?
and
you're at Big Mama's house.
And we just heard noises from the antechamber, and we were starting to run out.
Yeah, it was a cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger.
God damn it, Fokker! You let her flush the toilet, didn't you?
Finally get to kill something.
Or we're all.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for some carnage.
Yeah, Hulk smash.
Carnage.
All right, where did the noise come from?
The antechamber, didn't they just say?
The noise came from.
We didn't eat yet. Did we even eat yet? We did.
Yeah, you guys ate.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
You spent like 2 or 3 hours at the dinner table. You didn't eat.
Yeah, we had like a whole meeting about like next steps, and they unexpectedly offered us help.
I'm just checking in because Eastbjorn doesn't like to smash on an empty stomach.
Well, also,
and, Eric.
I was going to say also, Eastbjorn may not have
didn't need to know that
because he may have been distracted.
No, not that kind of fucking Jersey smashing. That's gross.
Wants to bang the redhead, he says.
Who's banging the
redhead? I get it.
I don't recommend it.
Well, there is that. Oh, yes, there is that. I forgot about that. Do you see where he's positioned in the room?
Yep.
He's just like standing like next to her head, just flexing his pecs.
Yeah, you sit like, hey, do they have a weight room in this building?
That's glorious.
One of my favorite all-time Tracy Peterson memories was we were at E3, and we were walking over to try to get some interview somewhere. I think it was maybe right before we interviewed Richard Branson, I think.
Yeah.
And we're walking by some like cosplay model or something, And you literally did the hey, do you know which way to the weight room move? Like where you do the the Hogan flex and like pointed. and and the woman really laughed, and it was really funny. It was great.
Sounded real smooth.
Yeah, I have my moments.
She got it. No, she really got it. Like that he was just being fucking stupid, and and like appreciated that he was like just like addressing the ridiculousness in the room by being like, "Oh, you're clad in a bikini, sitting on a fucking beach chair on a street corner." And,
Oh no! That that was fucking. I remember it now. That was Devolver's. We were going across the street to Devolver's beach party. That was like their first E3 that they did it outside of the E3 main. So they like rented the whole.
They had a little bit of sand set up with the beach chair.
Yeah, they rented the whole parking lot across the street from the convention center.
Oh man!
And so like
it wasn't a big bit of beach. It was a very small bit of beach. There was enough like for like 2 lawn chairs there.
Yeah, it was like a couple of bags of like Home Depot sand like thrown on the ground. And like a couple of lawn chairs hovering over the patches of sand with chicks in bikinis laying in them, right? And and it was like I came in and say, so that was the gag, and I just kind of I walked up walked up, blocked the sun, and I did, and they like looked up at me, and I did the whole like, yo, like, is the entrance over there or is it over there?
Yeah.
Right, and like, and did the bi-directional flex, and they laughed. That's one of the safer stories. Thank you, Ben. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna go dark on you in the first minute of the stream.
Yeah. Well, I think that E3 also, there's a couple other moments that I have some of my favorite Ben stories. So
yeah. there were some things I don't remember about that trip.
Those are the best kind of things to find out about, right? Stuff where you get clued in. It's like, oh, I did that.
Yeah. Where people are like, "Hey, remember when you did?" And I was like, no, I don't remember."
Yeah, they're always positive.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can think of one person that likes to bring up this same ridiculous story and won't let it stop.
Won't let it die.
Won't let it die.
Fuck.
Who?
Nick and the Christmas party.
Huh?
I mean,
what did you do at the Christmas party? Now I have to know.
Poor guy. He got
maybe after the game.
I'll tell you guys afterwards, I suppose.
It happens.
So did we miss anything, Tracy, or was our recollection of last week matching your recollection of last week?
I have notes.
How dare you turn this bullshitting back towards the game that we've all scheduled our day around?
Yeah, right. That I just like spent the last couple hours of serious effort rebuilding this computer to make it work so that we don't.
Yeah, kludging your life together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, the thing was I had promised myself to replace the main hard drive, which was having issues. It'll be an older SSD with a new Happy Fast SSD. And so the cloning process and everything worked, but anyway, long story short, I got to figure it out. That said, yes, you are. It is now encounter time. I need everybody to roll them's initiatives.
Roll for initiative. Oh my goodness! I'm sitting here trying to click in VMix footage. I'm just sitting here trying to click in VMix, like going to.
I do that.
Trying to give out my character sheet, and I'm just like, wait.
I do that way too frequently. Way too often do I do that.
Wait a minute.
Where the fuck is initiative? There it is. Is that rolling? Did I roll?
How did I get
I got 20.15.
Yeah, what's with all these .02s?
They factor in your
dexterity.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, those are your tiebreaker rolls.
That's your dex.
Okay. Not that it matters when you roll a freaking 1.
Yeah, you got a 1.1.
You rolled a 1.1.
That 0.1 is going to be huge.
With interest.
I mean, arguably, as the party healer, it's probably best to act last.
Yeah,
exactly. That is possibly true. Except that if I get to go first, then I can
Although
use
he
my
loves to
buff.
buff. Yeah. He could buff some shit.
We'll probably all be down by the time it gets back to your turn.
Yep.
No, the order looks.
At some point, if we want to have a mini sidebar, I want to know what all of these exotic languages are in D&D. Somebody can help me with them later. Just FYI. Anyway, back to the exciting initiative situation.
It was really weird playing with Owen's group this weekend because I both talked a lot and I ended up somehow being the main DPS dealer. Like, I didn't realize how OP Ranger is in 5e. Like, it's pretty
Which
ridiculous.
Ranger? Where you have Gloomstalker?
No, it was
Horizon no, I'm sorry, Monster Slayer.
Monster Hunter. Monster Slayer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was one of the good ones. Yeah. There's 3 good ones.
But it's like getting the extra attack, like, with ranged weapons is just dumb.
Gloomstalker is pretty bitchin' too, if you like killing things the first round.
The Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Come on now.
Don't like that.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, you actually know Nick, so now the story after the game is actually going to make sense because you know who it is.
I was going to ask if it was that Nick.
It is the only Nick that we know. Yeah, I'm glad that you seemed like you had a good time. I will say the deck was somewhat stacked against everybody else because you were the only one with a magic weapon. So
that's fair.
When you have a bunch of enemies that are resistant to non-magical damage, it's going to help.
For sure.
All right, so you have this spell that's cast out there. I was Guardian of Faith. Even though you cast it a week ago, it's still going. It's just starting.
That's awesome. Some value.
And it should be doing something in there. In the meantime, the player whose turn it is.
I totally forgot that I cast that.
I'm actually really excited for this combat. It's like been a seriously long time since we've actually rolled any dice like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm so ready to stab something.
Yeah. The roleplay's been good, but yeah, let's kill some shit.
Yeah, stabby stab time, guys.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's like not an enemy coming in.
That'd be so funny.
Butler.
Tracy's just screwing with us.
You hear a noise. Oh, it's just the maid. She dropped the dirty dishes on the way out.
No.
You guys have drastically overreacted, and now everyone thinks you're kind of weird.
Yeah,
it got awkward all of a sudden.
Sorry, after a few months of adventuring, you get a little jumpy.
Okay, so
I actually killed our last driver because he, stumbled over the campfire, and I got spooked. I saw a shadow, just hucked a fireball over there. It was bad.
Can we not see the order of initiative in this app? I see it now. Yeah, you have to go to combat tracker. That's cool.
Which one's combat tracker? The little fist?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Attila and Nira, same initiative.
I know, look at that. Look at that huge advantage you have.
They both have
Do you think Dorga was impressed by my initiative roll? I did get the highest. Hey, baby.
In a way, it's actually like I already got a turn, so.
Oh.
This is true.
Yeah, you did kind of sneak in with that first.
In front of Dorga.
You did sneak in with that first.
It looks like you're standing. Your little icon looks like you're standing there with a cane.
Like, it is a cane.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was the top of your maul.
It's a pimp cane.
Well, this is the image for the noble.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
I don't know why.
imagining that Attila has a cane now.
Why are you noble?
It's a pimp cane.
It's a pimp cane.
I do have blink now.
It's true.
What does that have to do with pimping?
It's not easy.
Dude.
It definitely
You gotta have blink.
Oh, you have a spell called bling?
No, I got my like super expensive necklace thing. It's got all kinds of like jewels and diamonds and stuff on it.
Oh, that's right.
Walked in with a chain around his neck and a top hat.
I have a fancy
cane
necklace
in hand.
too.
All right, I just want to point out this combat has begun, and as much as I love the conversation,
There's no bad guys in the turn order. Okay, where did the sound come from? The green room or the room with the couches in it?
The green room.
Okay. Me charge over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whoa. 5, 10,
yeah, and you can just walk through any square with
35. Whoa, oh, that was neat. Oh, shit, what the fuck is that?
So, you come around the corner and you see
an unfathomable wretchedness?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
What the fuck?
It looks like this.
Never heard of that.
That looks like it kind of knows.
Oh, Jesus. That definitely needs killing.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah.
What have you done?
I'm going to.
God.
Tracy, what
that definitely looks like something from the infernal plane, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
I don't like this thing. Owen knows exactly what this is, but Erica hasn't seen it yet.
Ben does not know what that
It's probably
means.
worse than you think.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
It just looks
I know
bad.
because I nearly used it against Aaron last week.
Uh-oh.
All right. So
that's never a good sign.
You move your full movement, Isbjorn? Are you done?
No, I haven't moved my full movement yet. I have a lot of movement because I'm a barbarian. Although it doesn't show that movement in here. What?
Yeah. By the way, Tracy, that thing moved into the Guardian's reach.
Yeah, when it starts its turn, I will start affecting it.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I can actually move close enough to it.
All right. So when you step within, so you were technically you were in the space, but when you step into when you step into 5 feet away from it, you start to feel the ground around you mushy and tainted, and you start to feel like the air, like just kind of the air and the space around this thing are somehow corrupted.
Gross.
The ground is mushy and hard to walk on, and it is basically going to be half movement.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, didn't figure out how to do this on here, but I'm gonna cast Fire Shield. Which I have to try to look it up somehow.
If you go to the spell book and then you
Where's that little book icon?
No, it's on your character sheet.
I'm not a spellcaster though. Okay, let's see. I did get it maybe.
I think it should still show up on the spell book if you have it set up.
I think I have it. Pew, did that do something? Okay, Here we go. Yep. And so I think what I'm gonna do, I think fire. No, it's gonna be cold. So basically, like frozen wind starts swirling around Eastbjorn, because he's bringing the Great White North with him.
Man, I was really hoping you were gonna say that you were bringing the heat.
No, because I'm bringing the cold. So that wouldn't work. Yeah,
that would have been wrong.
Just bring the noise.
He's getting ready to give out a cold shoulder.
He's bringing the cool. You got to queue up Miles Davis for the soundtrack.
Frosty.
Is that a section? Yeah. So I basically just ran up to it and turned on some Frozen Wind. Do. 30 ways to view frames.
You passed some wind at him.
Basically, yeah.
The power of flatulence.
Yeah. So if he attacks me, he's going to take some cold damage. And that's it. That's the end of my turn. Oh, wait. That's not true. I can bonus action Shield Bash. But I don't know if that's going to actually do anything to a giant ball of slime. I mean, can it even go prone? Probably not. I'm not going to try to Shield Bash it. That's gross. I don't want to get it on my shield. All right, that's all I do. I'm done.
It's like made of gack.
Yeah, it's like the shit from the Power Rangers movie. The one from the 90s.
Ivan Ooze.
Ooh, yeah. If you right-click on the combat tracker, it pops it out. Did you guys know that?
You right-click on the what?
That's amazing.
If you right-clicked on it and it popped it out. And then I could drag it over to my usual place where I like it.
What?
That's sick.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Okay, Kirkland Stryker is gonna go ahead.
Dude, this thing is like so more impressive every time we play, and then I have to go back to roll 20 for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna swing at it with my quarter stick. +2. Normal. Does a 19 hit?
Flop.
A 19 does hit.
Wait.
Ooh. Anything you right-click on pops out.
That should have been versatile. Oh well, whatever. I did that one-handed. Apparently, I did 9 damage. And then second attack.
Wait, what was the first? What was the first attack roll? 19 and 9. I see it. Yep.
Yeah. Second attack. Versatile. Normal. Oh wait. What did I do? I'm stupid. Hang on. Click fucking. I assume 26 hits. I did 11 damage. I accidentally rolled the damage first because I got confused.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, well,
roll damage again. Hit?
Are you serious? All right.
Yeah, I'm serious.
All right. 9.
Yep. Nice. You hit 2 nice kind of funky hits with your quarterstaff. Stuff does come off.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna hit it
with your bare fists.
With my bare hands.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Gross.
I didn't know you were 24 bear.
That's a hit, of course.
Okay. 6 damage. And yeah. That's my turn.
All right.
Did
some solid damage on it.
Are my hands is my fist like? Do I pull it back? My fist just is covered in gook.
Yeah, there's gook and weirdness, and you see fish scales in there and hairs and slime. Ugh. It's just ugh. It's a consistent kind of grossness.
As a free action, as Kirkland just sort of shakes his hand. He's like, "Oh God, what is this thing?" All right, go ahead. I have my turn.
It's poop. It's a poop monster.
Hidey ho.
Shit monster.
Mr. Hanky.
Well, the thing that they turned Chad into at the end of Weird Science.
Weird Science.
Alder grabs Lady Evergreen protectively, and she lets him do so. He grabs him and starts moving with her up the stairs. They're heading up, and they're heading up and out of the way.
Okay. So as my half brother and my mother kind of head up the stairs, I'll call out to them and I'll say, "I'll be up in a moment. We'll hold the line down here, and I'll go into the bag of holding and I'll take out my displacement cloak and I'll put it on."
Okay.
And
that's right. We don't have our armor on.
Well, I have my cloak of displacement on at least, and I think it takes like a minute or something to don armor. Is that right?
Depends on what kind
I don't
of
have
armor.
any. Yeah, a cloak I don't think counts as armor.
No, but I'm saying I think we have your armor in the bag of holding, don't we?
No, we left it at the wherever we're staying.
All right. Well, nevertheless, I'll put on the cloak, the displacement cloak, and
you'd still have like jewelry of protection and stuff like that. Like I said before.
Yeah.
So the only thing you don't have on are your like armor components, like say your scale, like plate, your plate mail and your helmet, your shield.
Yeah. Attila, I'll go ahead and hit it off this way in case anything's coming from the other side. This area here, is this a sealed area or is this outside?
That's outside, I think. Or it's like a patio.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's like maybe like a wall or something on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and stand here for now, and I'll just kind of stand ready.
Okay. All right. So the spell, Guardian of Faith. He's gonna roll his saving throw.
Where's the Guardian?
In the middle.
So he fails his saving throw. Do you want to roll the damage?
Sure. What is it? There's no roll. If they fail, they take 20. If they don't fail, they take 10. Or yeah. And it's radiant damage, so I don't know if they're susceptible to it or not.
Oh Oh, so you hear it make a ton of noise that like it's basically it's already making all manner of chattering and blathering and gibbering and so on.
Oh, it's gibbering.
It's definitely one of the modes of noise making could be described as a gibber for sure.
Interesting.
There's jabbering as well.
Okay. So it's
chattering,
a jabbering mouther?
Chittering.
It's a jabbering mouther.
Maybe.
Jabberjaw?
So
I miss Jabberjaw.
Yeah, wise guy, huh?
It has tons of eyes all over it, everything else. It doesn't seem to be looking at any particular person as it makes a attack against
Against.
Hold on a second. Oh. Huh. I can't. Where's the? Sorry. I don't think I set this up quite right. How do you add a die roll to an attack?
I don't know. You can always just roll the attack, then just roll the die separately.
Yeah, just roll it after.
I mean, I assume that because the attacks, like, there's one die, or is it two die of different sizes?
I mean, I'm trying to add an attack to the monster. I didn't have one before. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. I'll just because it's like all it's giving me is like letting me name a thing, but it's not letting me actually add the die roll for the thing. I'll use another opportunity to learn another day.
I'm not sure.
You probably have to add it as a weapon, regardless of, well, unless it's a magical attack.
Well, that's what I did. I added it as a weapon, and then when you go to edit, where do you change the attack type? Details.
Under the attack type, there's then options. You know what? I'm an idiot.
What?
Well, it's probably easy to just go to one that already exists and then look and see how it's set up.
All right. What? Never mind. Does a 19 hit you, Kirkland?
A 19? Yes. I believe so, yes.
All right. So he hits this big...
yeah, if he meets it, he beats it. Yeah, 19. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
So a big floppy tentacle of eyes and warts and goo and teeth and hair and slime comes flopping over the top of this thing, slams you.
Okay.
For 18 points of damage.
Good God. All right.
Also.
Ow.
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
Also, okay, and then Isbjorn, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Did I get attacked?
You need to give me a Constitution saving throw. I'll explain in a second.
Okay.
Did it just vomit on us?
Did it just fart? What's this? Did I just click on con?
Yeah, click on con. It'll ask you.
Oh, so there it is. Okay, sorry. Normal. That'll do.
Okay, so this big tendril of like goop and teeth and eyes and all whatever, right, comes over the top of this thing and like slams down on top of Kirkland for a pretty good amount of damage. But not only that, it spreads out and slimes all over him, and it kind of suddenly becomes not solid and just wraps around him and starts to pull him in.
Oh, dang. That's bad.
The whole activity, just the smell of it and the sound of it and the sight of it makes you retch, makes Isbjorn retch. But he fends it off.
Yeah.
I've
drank a lot of weird shit over the years.
It's still gives, but all the same, it still gives you the reaction. And then yeah, currently you're stunned, Kirkland.
Great. So I can't act on my turn. Is that right?
That's right.
Great.
To be fair, it was a very hearty miss of yours.
Also, you're a monk. You stun shit all the time. It's fair play.
Yeah. You should be aware of what happens when you get up close.
Yep.
And then he gets the second attack. So he's going to attempt the same thing on Isbjorn.
All right. Good luck to him.
Ooh,
we got question mark. Question mark doesn't hit.
it could. It doesn't.
It's not even an integer, Tracy. Come on.
Yeah, that doesn't make my AC. No, what is it? What is it, Tracy? Just level with us.
Well,
give it to me straight, Tracy.
It was an 11, so it missed.
So So he's a little fucking.
So another one of those tentacles comes out, and instead of hitting you, splashes all against the ground. It starts to reel itself back in. Then,
it's lucky you didn't hit me.
And then that's pretty much no, wrong. Sorry. It actually that is it. Sorry. I was excited. I was gonna try. I was gonna say but I'm gonna reserve that for another moment. Now it's Dorga Veleron's turn. She steps basically behind. I'm gonna scratch that. She goes here and can see the creature.
Dorga. There she is.
I hate to be this effective against myself, but let's see what happens here.
Does Dorga have moves?
Yep. So she moves into that hallway, and she starts waving her hands and focusing her attention on a point somewhere in front of her, yet very, very far away. And she casts a spell.
Just gonna banish it.
Or disintegrate.
Do it.
Disintegrate would be gas.
Fireball.
Well, this a very, very quick ending to this conflict. So Dorga walks around the corner there very calmly, very composedly. And she's like, she starts saying, hold on a second. Yeah, she basically takes a like out of her own magic pouch. She takes this focus out, and you see on her hand, she's basically got this little belt, and it looks like a dog collar or something. And she basically cinches it around her hand until you see like blood, and then she holds her hand up in the air, and then flips her fist forward, and there's a little bit of blood coming out around the strap that she's just added to her hand, and then she points at the creature, which suddenly stops gibbering, stops like making tons of noise. It retracts its tentacle from around Kirkland Stryker, and she shouts out to everyone, "Stop! Do not harm it further. Cease all of our attacks." And it is now Attila's turn.
Attila just kind of looks at Dorga and walks past her, looks at the creature and everyone else, and then, as Attila does, and doesn't take any actions except to cast healing. Damn it, where'd my sheet go? Which one of these is best? Who got? Is it Kirkland that got hurt the most?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Isborn didn't get hurt at all, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one that took damage.
No.
Yeah.
I think Isbjorn's made out of actual rocks.
Dude, you can't fuck with
It's a
these
rock
nerds.
lobster.
It's tough as nails.
So I heal Kirkland for 17.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That pretty much brings me back up to full. Thank you.
Oops.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Nira and Oldor continue going up the stairs and away from the combat. Isbjorn, what would you like to do?
Who, me? So the creature has stopped doing anything?
Yeah, it seems very... Something was done to him. It's like not as noisy, chaotic.
But it's like not taking up a defensive posture, basically.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's basically like a living mold slime with eyeballs and teeth and hair.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, like, Eastbjorn should make an intelligence check to know whether it doesn't seem like it wants to fight anymore or not.
I think in general it'd be good for him to have an intelligence check now and then.
Well, Dorga did explicitly say not to harm it.
He has a 10 intelligence, which means he has +0, which a minus. So let's go a little easy on him. Okay, so Eastbjorn is gonna walk over, still with swirling snow and whatnot flurrying around him, and he goes, "What have you done to the creature, my lady? It's incredible. Your fire-haired beauty only matches your power."
She says, well, I should have brought it under my control.
She's
you
bad
just
news.
say the
Kill her
word.
now.
You just say the word, and I'll stamp it out.
We'll know the now, barbarian. We'll have it as our servant for just a minute longer. And
perhaps then, if it's only a minute, we'll have it for our servant.
Do what?
I said, perhaps it is time to stamp it out if we only have it calm for a minute.
Just a moment, she says to you. Anyway, Kirkland. Well, you're stunned. So give me a Constitution saving throw again.
A con save. Oh
mm-hmm.
boy. Oh boy.
You remain stunned.
Despite doing this over and over, I still mutter smooth at Isbjorn.
Oh.
You can't because you're stunned. So
I don't know what I was. You know what? I'm going to say I remain stunned at the the comment that
and how
made,
awesome Eastbjorn is.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just stunned at the audacity of this man. The absolute size of this lad.
Yeah, exactly. He's a fucking unit. He's a fucking unit, he is.
All right. Erica, what does Erica do?
Let's see. Let's see. If I move here, is this a door I can open?
Yep.
Do I see, who is that person?
That's a servant cowering in terror.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So upon kind of rounding the hallway and seeing this situation, I'll call in. Lady Dorga, is it under control? Or should we prepare a counterattack?
It's like, I believe I have it under control. We just need not to attack it, and it should be pacified.
No, pacified doesn't get it out of the house.
Well, we'll deal with that momentarily.
All right, very well. I'll continue down the hall.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to get over here.
Cool.
I'll move and dash.
Okay. All right. Since Attila did not stop the Guardian,
the Guardian does not reattack. It's not how that spell works.
What do you mean?
It's the creature would have to move or be moved.
What about the fire? What about this fire shield or chill?
It's not like Spirit Guardian, or sorry, it's not like the other spell where it attacks everything in range every turn. It's only when you enter.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not really meant to be a combat spell, I don't think, but I just used it like one because I thought there was going to be multiple things coming to attack us.
Right.
No, I mean, it was a good call.
Yeah, it's a good choke point hold, but so what's going to happen now is you need to drop it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What had happened?
Drop it like it's hot.
Just.
I need to dispel it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. All right, I'm not going to give you any more chances with it. She accidentally moves the creature, implying, using her charm, and then the Guardian attacks it. And so her charm is dropped. That's her only one-shot spell, probably her most highest level spell. It was her one kind of attempt. So while she's moving it towards her to try to examine it and speak to it or figure out what the heck's going on, she's not really realizing what the rules of your spell was. So the Guardian attacks it and then dispels her charm, unfortunately, and we are back to the
How much damage does it do to it, though?
That's a good question. It will take the damage. So let's see if it can do.
Oh no!
Let's see if it gets there. There is. What's the saving throw again? Dex. Yeah, does not succeed. And takes another 20 damage. But at the same time, it kind of comes back to attention and realizes that it's been charmed, and it uses its multi-attack to strike once at Attila and once at Kirkland.
God damn it!
Haven't I been
Kirk is still stunned, isn't that? Isn't that really bad for him?
Ooh, that's an advantage.
It's almost impossible for the creature to miss Attila. So
yeah, you got a 14, and you got a critical 26 on Kirkland. So
great. Yeah, cool. cool.
Well, I mean, at least it's not double damage or anything.
So Attila takes 21 points of damage.
That sounds like a big number.
Yeah. And
how many points?
21.
Dang.
And
what do you just call blackjack on your life total?
Yeah.
Right?
Kirkland takes 39 points of damage.
Ow. I'm glad I got healed. Thank you, Attila.
And since you're the first one to you got that hit for the first time, you feel an overwhelming foulness kind of, coats you. And I need to see a DC save from you, Attila.
Where is that even at on here?
Just click the word Constitution.
Oh, well, okay.
And then do saving throw version. You collapse under the weight of the nausea and the goo and the smell. Everything overwhelms you.
Yep.
You fall on the ground stunned.
God damn it.
And then you see like a piece of the side of the mass kind of starts to swell, and then it ruptures and squirts this like goo out towards Darga.
It's an animated pimple, everybody.
I'm in the way. She's in a hallway and I'm blocking her.
The glob hits the wall next to her and you. And you both need to take you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, isn't that something?
I don't like that.
Nope, don't like that.
She succeeds hers. Ooh. All right. Oof. So there's
and I don't have my shield, right?
Nope, you don't have any of your armor or weapons, I don't think. So this goop splatters on the wall, and as it impacts the wall, it erupts in a loud, crackling, bright explosion. There's no heat, there's no like concussion, but it's just a very bright explosion of light.
Oh, I should have had advantage on that saving throw.
Why?
Because of danger sense.
Oh.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that I can see. So is it okay if I roll again?
Well, I mean, you already succeeded, so you're good.
Oh, I did succeed. Oh,
yeah. If you want to roll again, I'll let you. But like, you succeeded, so.
No, okay, good.
I wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't necessarily. Anyway,
I was too busy reading and didn't realize that I was succeeding.
Yeah. So you both kind of turn your eyes away, probably because it's goopy and you expected it to splash when it hit, and so both of you kind of cover your eyes a bit, and the bright flash, leaves you a little bit of a after image in your eyes, but it doesn't blind you, and it very well could have. Da da da.
Dang.
Right. And that's. Let's see what else. You are close enough to hear the noises made by it. By the way, the guys that are stunned can't really be affected by it, but as you're as you started your turn over there, I forgot to do this one. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Isbjorn.
That's not cool.
I don't know. Is your favorite stat?
Oh, hey now.
Wow, man, lucky bitch.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Was my mic open? I'm sorry.
I actually have.
That's not the person I want to be.
You know what? I'm actually quite wise, so don't step to my wisdom.
All right.
Don't step to my wisdom.
Hell yeah.
You feel the repetitive
Rage.
chanting and chattering and gibbering and mouthing and blah, 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 and all the crazy weirdness coming out of it. You find it very. There's a burdensomeness to it that hurts inside your head.
Is it?
But you resist.
Is it basically trying to get a song stuck in my head? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, but then the songs like the Macarena.
Super repetitive. It's like all about that bass.
Yeah.
All about that bass.
About that bass.
Or Mambo number 5.
Or a little bit. Yeah, is that the one? A little bit of Jessica or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Mambo number 5. What a jerk. What a jerk.
Total asshole. That's one of those songs that you could have in your mind. That's,
it's a jerk move.
It is. So.
All right, Dorga, launch some shit at this motherfucker.
So Dorga's like, God damn it, you. All right.
She's the one that moved it.
She's like,
why would you bring the thing further into the house? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would you leave up a defensive while attacking it?
Take some responsibility, Dorga. You're trying to show off.
She's about to leave you.
And it kind of backfired on you. I mean, it's okay.
Jesus, Bjorn.
Come here. Put your head on my shoulder.
Nice say.
Come here.
He's negging. He's negging. You know.
I'm not negging. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
he's just being real.
Yep.
He's being too real right now.
Obviously, Attila couldn't have said any of those things because he's stunned under a foul miasma right now.
Miasma.
I'm just a little upset that Erica is backing me up because I could have chosen her mom.
That's like the threat.
That's the poor actor.
That's the threat. Seduction. It's like,
exactly.
I can see this other woman if.
All right.
Okay. So what actually happens?
Well. Oh shit. I mean, just in case you weren't aware, like she's significantly powerful. She reaches out her hand. You see like this deep, dark purple energy wrap around from her elbow up to her finger, and it spikes out, searing through the middle of the unfathomable wretchedness. It vaporizes a hole in the middle of it with clearly rotten, necrotic energies. And the thing collapses and falls to the floor.
Yeah.
Combat has ended. Now there's a pile of smelly, toothy, hairy, gross goo in the middle of the floor of the entryway.
Yeah. I dismiss the swirling Arctic winds and turn to high five.
Attila does not dismiss the spirit guardian. He leaves it there.
Obstinate.
All right.
Did I come out of being stunned now?
No,
yes.
it lasts 8 hours. Like
the stun.
I think we could just slap you around to get you out of it.
Splash him with some water.
For the round. I'm,
like covered in goop.
Are you both all right?
A bit better. We need baths.
I just start coughing.
I'll kind of run past. Dorga, are you all right?
What are you talking about? Get out of the way, Erica.
Dorga? Well, I'm basically just yelling that as I run past because I'm going to go run upstairs and check on my family.
Oh, yeah. I tried to high five Dorga, but she kind of left me hanging.
Up high? No. Oh.
She doesn't seem to be
dorks.
familiar with the kind of informality of something like a high five.
High five.
Is this like a handshake fist bump kind of situation? Like there's some confusion.
She's more of like a knowing nod, and like type of person, you know.
Then if that's the case, Eastbjorn winks.
You would.
So
playing coy, I see.
You would.
Yeah, so I'll run upstairs to check on my fam.
The family and a ding dong.
Attila goes over to the frightened servant. Can we get something to clean up this mess?
What the fuck was that?
Clean up on aisle 3.
Are you multitasking? Yeah, what was that?
Sorry, I was preparing this. That's what Dorga looks like. take your
oh, how dare you! I choose the drunken mom from Arrested Development.
It's
my favorite.
Probably the closest of the two.
I love her. She's so funny. Remember when they call her out, Mom, it's not even noon yet. Then she looks over the clock. It's like, click, see?
It's noon somewhere. She's great in Archer too. As
yeah,
Archer's mom.
Same character.
Lana!
Yeah, it's the same person basically.
Same person. She's great at that though.
It's one of her gifts.
Yeah, she is gifted.
So it's gonna be a fun, short night tonight.
Do we know what the hell this thing was? Would any of us have?
But we got another
recognized
15
it?
to 20 minutes before I'll call the break.
What was
yes,
that?
you none of you recognize that. I mean, you've heard stories of a type of thing that it could be. None of you guys have like abyssal as a language, do you?
I think I do.
You do?
I don't.
Infernal and Abyssal.
Wow.
I know Elvish, Draconic, Infernal, Abyssal, and Common.
Oh, we should speak Draconic. Eastbjorn needs to work on his.
Just always be conversing in Draconic.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where language is even listed.
It's on the left.
On the attributes. It's under your senses.
Oh, I see it.
So
attributes.
You hear Lady Evergreen's shouting down the stairs. Has it been repelled?
Yes, with Dorga's assistance, the creature's been vanquished. I suspect it's safe to come down now.
And they re-enter the room and they're like, "Oh my goodness!" And she's, Noldor has a very showy, very very fancy looking, very obviously magic dagger in his hand. And he walks in front of Lady Evergreen. Lady Evergreen is kind of shaken up a bit, and she says, "Do you think that it was the scrying that brought them to us?"
That quickly? I don't think so. Or at least I would be surprised. This feels like something that was planned before we decided to go take a peek. So, wait there for a moment, Mother. I'll walk over to the creature and I'll kind of examine it. Given that I do know Abyssal and I have a 20 intelligence and I have a background in fucked up shit, do I have any understanding or history or knowledge of this?
Yeah. So basically what was being gibbered, it was I mean it was by definition gibberish, but there was more to it. It was like you could hear things. It was definitely abyssal, but you could hear things that were kind of like coming out of its language, like the names of your party members. None of the people at the dinner, but everyone at the party. You know what I mean? So you heard Erica and Isbjorn and Attila and Kirkland being named, but your full names, along with like some identifying words and so on. But it sounded like a chant, almost with intent to identify you guys. But it was, and there was tons of other stuff too, and just random words and phrases and things that didn't make any sense at all. But the only things that really made sense was occasionally you'd hear one of your own names peppered in there, and that's about all you got from it.
Okay. Well, if it sets your mind at ease, I don't think I was looking for you. For either of you three. It had our names on its tongues. God. These things are a lot uglier in person. When you read the description in the books, it's not really the same. Oh God, and that smell.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, now we mentioned it, now that you walk into the range of it, give me a Constitution saving throw from Erica.
Sure. I deserve this.
Oh God. So you right after you kind of notice, you'd realize that you're standing within, nose shot and
very close.
eye shot and ear shot of the bubbling mass, and you're just like, and you lose your cookies. So you start just vomiting all of that heavy dinner and alcohol all over the floor.
Yeah, I'll pitch myself against the nearby wall and just start vomiting right there. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Purred.
Oh, that's vile. Oh.
At this point, Dorga's kneeling down. She's got forceps out and she's collecting pieces of it, like an eyeball here, a tuft of hair there, a little bit of goo here.
Where did she get those?
She pulled it out of her. She's had it. It's the kind of thing she has. Just type of lady she is.
In there. Yeah, never leave my home without my forceps.
Yep. Hey. I mean, you never know.
I appreciate someone who's prepared, for anything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, she ended up meeting this crazy barbarian, but who knows what else she might need other than forceps?
Yeah, well, the E-Spirit is totally turned off by the collecting of eyeballs.
Oh, what? Oh, now he's now
really?
He
That's what did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
I think it's
one thing to be magic and powerful. It's one thing and then to go over and scoop up chunks of this disgusting thing.
Gross.
And thus is the affair.
It's gross.
Of Isbjorn and Dorga.
It's gross.
All right.
She stands up and puts vials of the vileness in her
exactly.
sleeve pockets.
They're called vials.
Yeah, right. And she reaches out.
Containing vile things.
Yep.
She had her chance. Isbjorn just feels sorrow for her now.
Okay.
She puts the vials away and then she says, "My dear Isbjorn, would you look outside the door?" Oh, it's back on now. It's back on.
That's all it took, a little attention.
Yeah, now
she spoke to me so sweetly. I was at the door and I was actually, was about to do said action.
So you open the door and look out, And all the way down the entry path, there's like the same telltale like strangeness, the corruption of the path, like you saw before on the escape route out of Neverember's bedchambers, and like you see around the creature now. It's almost like a slime path, but instead of a slime path, it's like a distortion field.
Distortion field.
Like the reality of the stone and piece has been disrupted in a corrupt way.
Dang.
Remember, we found that spot on the wall when we were in the tunnel.
Yeah.
So it's that, but like a whole path of it.
Well, can we follow it? If we have a path leading to where it came from. Hold on. No. Yep, I feel more of a.
Oh God, no.
This is why I don't wear makeup.
No. Oh. God, why?
Well,
don't. I'm gonna.
Done. Just when you think you're done, more comes.
It's like, and your half brother comes up and says, "I thought I had heard you had a stronger stomach than that, Erica."
You know, this is a different kind of funk. Gotta be honest.
You know what? And then he looks over and sees it and realizes that's what he's smelling, and he loses his cookies as well.
Man, and I thought Smash tournaments were bad.
Can we do a smash cut to the hired help cleaning up this mess?
I feel like we're in a Monty Python episode now. Like one person vomits and it just causes everyone else to start vomiting.
It's a scene from Scary Movie.
Or that cold open from The Office.
On one another.
Oh God. Or Family Guy, or many other things they've done that gag.
Oft parodied. You know, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation and take a few steps back the other way. Okay.
I'm trying to find that. Oh no.
Ugh. God, all this talking.
Everyone has Mr. Creosote inflating, but nobody has him yakking.
I'm good.
Right, you are, Mr. Creosote.
I've got a bad stomach. We'll get you bring a bucket. All right.
Oh,
bring me a bucket.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Mr. Creosote, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, I'm absolutely stuffed. Can't have them.
I like how it leads into it with the fish are talking and they go, "Oh shit, it's Mr. Creosote."
Oh shit, it's Mr. Creosote. And then there's all dun dun dun. Yeah.
But sir, it's just a wafer thin mint.
Wafer thin. This is so very light.
Oh,
I remember the guy's name is. The guy's name is Garçon.
Yeah,
my mother told me, be a waiter.
Yeah. Yeah. So told you that life is shit.
Life is shit. That's why I became a waiter.
You think you're better than me? You come out here to my family house, insult me. You think you're better? Get away. Anyway.
It's been a while. Need a rewatch.
He just has that heartfelt like tour through the country. All right. So everybody kind of calms down a little bit, and you realize that you can head out and follow that path. Dorga says, I'm going to research more about what created this in my laboratory. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay here with your family. And she looks at Erica. I imagine you intend to pursue.
That was the thought. if you should find anything, do you have means of letting us know?
What's the she does not have any advanced telepathy spells.
Well, I have something that'll work for the next hour at least, if you're willing.
She accedes.
Cool. Here, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cast Telepathic Bond. Then I'm going to cast that as a ritual.
Does it count for the whole party?
It's not quite the whole party. I think I can only target up to 5 people. Or no, I'm sorry, 8 willing people. So I think that's everybody in the room, right? It's the full party plus my mother, half brother, and Dorga. So I'll go ahead and reach into the component pouch then, and I'll pull out an eggshell and some other kind of shell, I guess, made from some sort of maybe one from a chicken, another one from a turkey or something. And I'll go ahead and incant the spell and kind of walk over and kind of draw an arcane rune in the air, in front of everybody's forehead, to kind of incant the bond. And then afterwards, each of us will be able to telekinetically speak with one another. Well, all right. So after that, we are on the party line. So everyone should be able to speak with one another now mentally, regardless of distance.
Can someone clean me off? I'm covered in goop.
She points.
You'll be fine.
So Noldor walks over here and he points down the hallway to a door down the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go change into
privy.
Like clean up and go change into my gi, because fuck wearing this monkey suit now that it's all covered in crap.
Does the corruption on the path look like it's fading at all, or does it look like it's fairly permanent?
Well, if it is fading, we found the other.
It's doing it so slowly that you can't tell right now.
Okay. Attila, I know you left your equipment back at our lodging. Perhaps it might be wise for us to prepare for the worst if we're going to follow this to its conclusion.
I was wearing my
good idea.
My shit underneath the suit.
All right.
Wait, you what? You're wearing your gi underneath the suit?
I was, so I totally just jumped out of the suit like I'm Goku.
When did you state that you were wearing your gi underneath your suit?
Just now.
You just
honestly, I don't put it past Kirk.
I mean,
the whole night people have been looking at him wondering why his suit looks so stuffed, because it's it's this mad thick clothing right underneath it.
Desperate bio that I need to make, so I'm gonna zip away and run right back
wait,
again.
Wait.
What?
I think we're almost at a spot to end, but go ahead. We'll wait 1 minute.
Okay, it's almost coming out, so I'm gonna run away and come right back.
All right.
Wow. Sorry. Thanks, man.
Don't poop on camera.
or do. I mean, some people.
No, don't do that.
I don't want to ban.
No, that's a ban. Pooping on camera, that's a banning.
Yep.
The Lord of mercy on us all.
You know what's interesting is, so on Twitch, we get the little pop-up, right? But I guess it's for D&D Beyond specifically. So the fact that I lost hit points doesn't show up.
Right. If we were updating things on D&D Beyond, it would update, but we're not. So.
For some reason, I thought they were like linked, but I guess it's like a one-way thing, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's a copy. Yeah. You just import. It doesn't work both ways, unfortunately. I think D&D Beyond's API probably doesn't allow for that.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, sorry guys.
Hey. Well,
sorry about that.
So Team Evergreen basically says they're going to stay around and try to figure out where this thing came from and learn a little bit more about it. You guys are, and as you guys are realizing your newfound knowledge, it's time. It's time, gentlemen. You will now arrive at level 10.
What? I was not expecting this.
Oh, shit.
We didn't even get a long rest. What is this?
I'm scared.
This is carte blanche to kill us now.
Yeah, now that you're over level 10, the kid gloves are off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Economy of action breaking things like this monster will exist. You are lucky that I vastly overpowered her as an NPC. She was not supposed to do that much damage.
It's gonna happen sometimes.
Well, how much? Just curious, like completely out of character. Charm doesn't do damage.
Nope.
How much damage did she do with her like little laser of necrotic
like
evil?
40 or 50?
75.
Jeez.
That's all right.
Fuck. That would have actually hurt me.
Have a fair bit of HP.
Yeah. Well, this one is a little bit different. It is a homebrew.
Yeah.
And I like I said, I broke some things about a gibbering mouther and created this.
How do I level up in tabletop in BTT?
Just ask nicely.
You
Beyond and then import it again.
Yeah, I would just edit it on Beyond and we'll re-import it.
Oh, okay, cool. That works. I just didn't know how we were doing it. If we were doing it manually, like we would on Roll20 or not.
Yeah, use Beyond. Use Beyond to control your sheet, and then we'll re-import.
You know what's interesting? That there is a thing. There's an import and a update D&D Beyond.
Oh,
it'll go. Oh, it'll push back.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Cool.
For some reason, there's two different things for import, and you want to click on the one that instead of the one that's just a B, there should be another one that says D&D Beyond on your character sheet.
It's almost not worth
update D&D Beyond.
Going to 10th level with Barbarian Totem Warrior because it's so underwhelming.
Oh, I have to input the ID. Hang on a second.
For Berserker at 10th level, for Barbarian at 10th level with the Totem Warrior path, you get the Commune with Nature spell.
Nice.
That's great.
That's it. Is it? I can't believe that's a 5th level spell.
Oh, dude, it can't be worse than what I get. My tradition feature or whatever for 10th level of Necromancer is garbage, honestly.
What is it?
Inert to undeath. Beginning at 10th level, you have resistant to necrotic damage. Your maximum hit points cannot be reduced. And that's it.
You just gained resistance to a damage type. I got a spell I'll never use.
Hey man, you can keep. I mean, technically, I do get 2 more 5th level spells if I want them. So, like, it's not nothing, but
it is nothing for Barbarian. I get a spell that can tell if there are bodies of water within 3 miles of me.
Why is it on D&D Beyond that my... Why is my max HP modifier?
This is why I wanted to take...
I wish I could just update it directly on...
some fighter levels.
Some fighter levels. I said one. You went up one level, not multiples.
No, I'm just saying that I was thinking of going Battlemaster Fighter, like as of next level, but
is there a way to import it from VTT into D&D Beyond?
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what Aaron was just
saying.
There should be.
I don't know how to.
Which button is it?
I don't know how to do it because it doesn't seem to be working for me.
So for me, there's a little square at the top of my character sheet next to my character name that is black and says D&D Beyond in red. If you click that and you need to put in the URL for your D&D Beyond character, right?
Right.
And then there's a setting that says update D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me click anything in there.
And you had the URL entered?
Yeah. I can import. I can't. Oh wait, now I can. That's really dumb. I had to close it and reopen it with the URL entered. That's fine. Don't want to update weapons or equipment. Currency spells. Don't want to do that. Don't want to fuck with that. Just classes and features. Boom. My speed's up to 50 feet now.
That's
without using any key. Huh?
That's a lot of. That's very fast.
Yep.
It's running around.
Yep. If I spend a key point, I can move 100.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think I might take a fighter level.
I can also run on walls and water without falling.
I get type error, cannot read property ID of undefined. I don't know what the heck that means. Any idea?
When did you get that? When you...
Just now.
What was it? It was the one you tried to put in the character URL, or?
Yeah, I already got the URL. When I click update D&D Beyond with changes, it doesn't. That's the error that I got.
Huh.
Copy and paste the error into Discord for me. In the meantime, I'm going to stop the stream. Good day.